Hi, so welcome to Great Awakening Light. I just had this amazing awakening message this morning that I had to share. I just wanted to get it out there. And it's all about the energy of your future. You know, what does your future look like? And so I meditated upon this, took a few notes, and I'm just going to give you a little insight into what I saw. Kind of in my meditation, the first thing I saw was a large mountain, a dark mountain with a dark sky all around it, and I see you climbing and ascending to the top of this mountain, and it's not easy. There's a lot of rocks and a lot of crevices, and it's kind of a stormy kind of atmosphere and feeling, and yet I can't really see the top of the mountain, and yet it's there. It's almost like there's a cloud bank at a certain elevation of this mountain. And as you are ascending, there's a cool breeze that comes through, and it kind of, blows your hair, and it shakes you up a little bit, and it gives you a little bit of an unsteady feeling. And the words that I heard was something is coming. And it almost made me just stop, and I opened my eyes, and I felt as though there is an awakening, a new, not even new, some kind of energy that's coming that you need to brace yourself for, that you need to be ready for. And as I asked for, what is this that's coming? What is it that we need to know that is shaking up this atmosphere, this feeling? It says you can't know that right now. You need to stay in the moment. The Spirit really wanted me to focus on the moment and what makes you happy right now. And that's exactly what Spirit wanted me to say. Ask you, what makes you happy in this moment, in this second? And when I asked that, the message came around to familiar surroundings, to surrounding yourself with God's love and the feeling of whatever God is to you, the feeling of presence of that internal beauty and kindness and inspiration and almost a feeling of creation that will bring you out of this questioning, because that's really that's the energy that I'm feeling, is this constant questioning. Where am I going? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? And I think that everyone kind of goes through that, but it feels like an almost an awakening and a question that is in the collective breeze, and it's brushing over you, trying to get you to think about something besides the anxiety that's going on within you. And Spirit says, live in the moment. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to what's familiar to you and what feels good to you. Don't run out and try to create something that doesn't feel right, or go places that gives you a darker, more unhappy feeling. Like I said, familiar surroundings. That was the feeling that brought the most joy, the most comfort. Spirit also said to find your path in solace and kind actions that others will follow. And you can see it all not, you can't see it all now, and you're never going to be able to see it all. Only for this moment. And at that point in time where I saw that, I thought of and saw the image of the movie with Meryl Streep called Out of Africa, where she writes, she's writing in her journal, and she said, God made the world round so we can't see too far down the road. And in that time when she writes this in her journal, you see an image of her falter, and something, very devastating happens to her in her life at that point in time, and it changes her life forever. And it that kind of encapsulates what I'm kind of feeling here, is that there's something big coming, and there's something that is on the horizon, or even on the other side of that cloud bank going up that mountain. And you can't necessarily see it yet, but it's big. It could be dark. It could be ominous. It could be a tower moment if you follow tarot or know anything about what that is. But it basically feels like something is about to shift in a major way. And the best way to prepare for something like this is to stay healthy, stay focused, stay spiritual. Don't move in a direction that feels unfamiliar or unsafe. Spirit is saying that movement in spaces that feel out of line with your heart chakra, out of vision with your third eye, is going to take you into a place where you're kind of feeding that dark energy within you, or the dark energies that maybe you're fighting. If you're working on shadow work and you're trying to kind of to pull away from all of that, this is your message to stay on target with the familiar and stay on target with what feels good inside. Work towards being in this friendly, kind energy that brings kind of a peace, not just to yourself but others. It may not resonate for everyone, but it comes through very strong today. Worry about the moment. The future is coming. Worry about tomorrow's dilemmas tomorrow. If you focus on today and how today can help you, tomorrow will have new answers and new goals for you to go forward with. So I hope this message resonates with you. If you're curious about any whether or not this is right for you, then it probably isn't if it doesn't make sense. But I'm going to leave it there, and God be with you. Have a beautiful day.